Ladies and gentlemen, we are back.
You keep saying that we're back when we don't technically ever leave. We just...
True, but it has been a while since we've done one of these.
True.
It's been, nearly 2 months now. Oh dear. Oh dear, dear, dear. But we are back now. We're back. You can all calm down now. Were they ever calm to begin with? Probably not. But what have we got for you today, ladies and gentlemen? Well, we have another movie commentary.
Yay!
And not just any, but we have the third Pokemon movie. Many people call the best of the lot.
Something I think we both agree with.
Yeah, I think so. It definitely just feels so good. But you'll see once we get started. So, what we're going to do, we're going to basically, without further ado, we'll count you in.
Yeah, what we'll do is I will be going 1, 2, 3, go. Once I say go, click on play on the movie, however you're watching it. Just for clarification, the version of the movie we're watching is 1 hour, 13 minutes and 39 seconds. And just in case you want the full title of the movie, just so you know you've got the right one, it's Pokemon 3, the movie, Spell of the Unknown. That's what we're doing today.
Ooh. It is going to be a good time indeed. It's going to be a very good movie indeed.
At least I hope so. I haven't seen this movie in ages, so for all I know, it could be really terrible.
Oh, don't say that. We'll go back to it like, oh god, this is not as good as I remember.
Oh no, my nostalgia.
It's all like me with movie 2.
Yeah.
Right then. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started
right.
Without further ado.
Get yourselves ready. 1, 2, 3, go.
There's the logo.
Remind me, did this movie ever actually come out in cinemas, or was it like... I think it did come out in cinemas, I think
it did, but it was like a more limited release.
I think this may have been the last Pokemon movie to get a theatrical release in the West. Because they get theatrical releases in Japan all the time, but from this point onwards, I think they stopped.
It was direct to DVD.
Yeah, or VHS.
Mm-hmm. Oh god, VHS. Now you're making me feel old.
That's racist. Do I detect Dan Green in the vicinity?
Why, yes it is. You know how to settle this, Michael.
How?
Why else with a card game?
Can we keep the cards game jokes to a minimum?
I make no promises.
He does one voice roll, and that's all he's known for now.
I will try, but I can't make any guarantees.
Oh, this family's being too happy. We need to interrupt it with melodrama. You know, once they find out more about the Unknown, won't they have to change its name? Because it won't be Unknown anymore, will it?
Yeah, but the known doesn't sound as interesting, really. What would we call them?
Alphabet soup? Shit, no, they make that joke later in the movie. Oh.
Damn it,
I jumped
Michael.
the gun. Cancel the commentary, we have to start over.
Table flip.
Foreshadowing.
He does have an impressive mane of hair.
He does, doesn't he?
Maybe that's why he becomes Entei.
Oh, I feel sorry for the poor little rich girl. I joke.
Secretly, she becomes Batman.
I'm not saying that the girl, Molly, I believe her name is, like, I'm not saying she's like... You shouldn't feel sorry for her because, like, her mum, like, passed away or something prior to the events of the movie, and as you can probably...
No, she's not dead, she's just
she's not here anymore, and, like, her dad is always going away, so you can feel a bit of sympathy for her. It's a bit harsh just to say, oh, but she's super rich, so first-class problems, am I right? Yeah.
Look at that wonderful 3D animation.
What 3D animation? I didn't see any 3D animation. Oh my god! They're three-dimensional! What spawn of Satan are they? This is terrifying, just...
It suddenly becomes Silent Hill.
This is one thing that has always bothered me about the unknown. Like, in this film, they're presented as these, like, Cthulhu-esque beings.
Creatures,
these ultra-powerful, interdimensional monsters that possess unknown, unimaginable power. Well, in the game, they're shit.
Yeah.
Like, they know one move, hidden power, that's it. They can't learn anything else. Like,
and unless you know what the hidden power will do, like which it will affect, it's practically useless.
Unknown is one of the worst Pokemon in the entire franchise.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dun dun dun.
You know, I made the Batman reference earlier. She even has an Alfred.
Oh yeah.
I was kidding.
Oh, now she's hacking into the mainframe.
Because kids always do that. Didn't you used to do that, Michael?
You know, if it wasn't for the whole unknown business, this doesn't feel like a Pokemon movie.
No, at the beginning it doesn't.
Yeah.
It feels like a completely different... Like Pokemon Silent Hill edition.
I'm going to hear nothing but Silent Hill comparisons from you for the rest of this, aren't I?
Probably. I'm not wrong, though.
Yeah, she mentions that like the unknown that look like letters. That's their gimmick. That's all they're known for. Somebody at Game Freak was like, okay, we need a new Pokemon. What if we has an entire species of Pokemon that looks like letters? Do they do anything? No.
That we can play Scrabble with.
And apparently Molly somehow learnt to summon them.
Well done, Molly. You've opened the gates to Cthulhu's realm.
What's even creepier is that they're making like the cute little... They're like, I know. Like, they sound cute, but it's like, get away from me.
Suddenly the TARDIS comes through at this point. Look at that. That is from Doctor Who.
Shh. I'm trying to see if these unknowns spell anything particular, but it's hard to keep track because they keep moving! Stop it! And of course, being an impressionable young girl, she doesn't realise that she's actually unleashed hellspawn upon the world.
It's a very Miyazaki type move where the kids should be terrified instead of like, wow, I'm enchanted.
Well, to be fair, the unknown aren't particularly creepy looking.
No.
This, though, this should like set off some alarm bells. Now, this is a thing, like, I don't know if they've explained it now or if they explain it later, but what the unknown are doing is that they're sort of being powered by Molly's dreams or something. So what she wishes for, the unknown are creating. But what little girl wants, like, this messed up looking crystal shit going around their house? This doesn't look enchanting in the slightest. It looks terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah, unknown or not legendary
I was about
Pokemon.
to say, it's like, what bullshit.
They are the worst legendaries.
Like, if you go to the ruins of Alpha in Pokemon Gold and Silver, they're super common. That's the only place you can find them.
Mm-hmm. And the only reason they're there is so you can capture every single letter of the alphabet.
And the exclamation mark and the question mark, don't forget those two.
Oh yeah, those two buggers as well. More crystal!
Hey, Pokemon Crystal!
Oh god.
It was intended...
No, it's not Suicune, so we can't count it.
Oh yeah, that's not until the next movie. Oh, here, and say, what? We should probably clarify that this isn't like a real Entei that's been summoned here. It's because like Entei has appeared in like some other Pokemon media, and in those ones he doesn't talk.
No,
because
he's just a normal legendary.
Yeah, so what's going normal legendary?
No legendary.
But what's going on here is that like Molly wanted her dad to come back, and the unknown summoned this Entei. And Entei's like, hi, I'm here. And Molly's like, oh, my dad's being resurrected as an Entei. And Entei's like, okay. I'll just go along with it.
He's happy to be involved, really.
Serious?
Oh no, she's turned it into a flower
What
fortress.
6-year-old girl wishes for their home to turn into that? It looks awful.
Haven't you ever wanted an ice fortress, Michael?
No. They look really uncomfortable to live in.
It worked for Frozen. Wait, it's the Sky Pillar. Oh wait, no, it's just the name.
I don't know about like the people listening in, but we're getting the Japanese opening, and I'm just going to say it looks really crap compared to the 4Kids one. The 4Kids one looked epic. This is just like, eh.
4Kids actually did something right for once. My God.
Occasionally they can get stuff right.
Very occasionally.
Hey guys, whatever happened to Tracy? Who?
Exactly.
Up, here's movie original character.
Oh look, Brock's already enamoured.
It's amazing that Brock has not been like slapped with like an ungodly amount of restraining orders.
I would not be surprised if he actually has. Ash, forever 10.
You've got to make sure you're even in my league. Fuck off, random trainer. This opening music.
I can't help but love this opening version of the theme.
I really am hard pressed to whether Gotta Catch 'Em All is better or this is. Because I know it's sacrilege to say any Pokemon opening theme is better than Gotta Catch 'Em All, but this comes really close.
Close. I'd say Gotta Catch 'Em All is better, but this one is a good next one. Just, it's so bouncy.
It's a whole new world we live in. It's too good, I can't help it.
Oh, Chikorita. I think this is actually the time when I stopped watching the anime.
Can't remember when I stopped. Maybe I don't think I ever chose to stop. I think CITV just stopped airing it, so I had no way to watch it.
Yeah.
Poor Chikorita. This is why you're not Ash's favourite. This is why no one picks you in Pokemon Gold and Silver.
Michael, that's horrible.
It's true, though. Nobody picks Chikorita when they start Gold and Silver.
Well, that's because the first gym boss is a flying type one.
Oh, hey, remember when Ash actually got a shiny?
Yeah.
Fuck you, Apom. Okay, Noctowl.
Just wait until
Noctowl, you should not be struggling this badly. Noctowl?
Noctowl, what's wrong with you? There we go.
My man Bulbasaur! And apparently the world's strongest Butterfree. Hey Ash, remember when you had a Butterfree? Remember how you let it go like an idiot? I'm still mad about that. I'm never going to let it go.
I think everyone's still mad about that.
And Bulbasaur, despite being one of Ash's longest party members, gets one-shotted.
I call bull crap.
Fuck,
on
the
that
anime
one.
so hard sometimes. Cyndaquil!
Yeah. Yee, my favourite.
Oh, it's so cute!
It's still my favourite
Oh
starter.
no, I love this bit coming up. Boom!
Missed.
Cyndaquil's just like, fuck you, Mankey! Like, just roasts it.
Just standing like, eh.
Hey Ash, remember when you had a Primeape and you got rid of it?
Rid of it? To be fair, that one kept beating the living hell out of him.
Yeah, but it was still really powerful.
True.
Quagsire. I kind of have to like Quagsire because it's water and ground.
Yeah, it's useful, even with the dopey look.
Also, Ash, shouldn't you have known that it wouldn't be weak to electricity? Alright.
Huh? It's that expression.
Can't help but feel like using the swing is cheating, but whatever.
Headbutt!
So is it considered a tie, or because Quagsire fainted first, does that mean Pikachu wins?
I think they counted as a tie.
Who cares?
Or a slight win for Ash.
I do like this bit, like Totodile and Gramble just going like, fuck you, no fuck you, no fuck you, no fuck you, and Cynical's there like, I don't care.
I'm just eating my food.
Oh, get your Pokemon off the table, it's so unhygienic.
Ah, Togepi.
It's so weird that Togepi got introduced in the first series. I mean, obviously it was to promote the second generation of games.
Didn't it actually evolve at one point?
Yeah, later on in the series, it evolved into a Togetic, and then Misty got rid of it.
What is with this anime and getting rid of everything? Do they not remember they got boxes?
Well, I think it was like the Togetic was actually like supposed to be the ruler of some mystical kingdom or some bullshit like that, so Misty let it go so it could fulfill its duty and da-da-da, whatever.
Oh, good God. They'll make a movie out of it one day. But then again, they have to bring Misty back. And they don't want to do that for the fans.
This is a pretty looking movie, gotta say.
Oh, yeah. Actually, would I say this is the best looking of the first
Well,
three?
it's been a while since I've seen the last two, so I'm not sure.
I still remember the second one, and this one definitely looks a hell of a lot better.
What's wrong? Is everything on fire? Oh no, it's all just encased in crystal. Wait, what?
We have a gigantic flower. Oh, God.
I'm sorry, I'm getting wrapped up in the movie. I'm just enjoying watching it. I don't want to talk over it. Oh, it's Wobbuffet!
Wobbuffet.
I completely forgot that he wasn't in the last two movies, and now I'm happy. And now I've remembered that at one point in the anime, Jessie got rid of Wobbuffet. Oh, why does they all keep giving away their best Pokemon?
There's a box. Use the box. Brock, I've already put several restraining orders on you.
I may have mentioned this in a previous commentary, but do you know there's actually an explanation as to how Brock can tell the differences between all the Nurse Joys and all the Officer Jennies?
I think it was explained in the anime.
Yeah, they explained that there's every Nurse Joy and every Officer Jenny has a specific symbol on their hats, and that's how Brock can tell the difference.
Good God. Oh yeah, Ash's mum's a main character in this one.
How did you forget that?
Been a long time.
I don't know why, but I kind of like the idea of having Ash's mum be a super important figure in this movie.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because she doesn't really do much in the series, so...
Especially in the second movie when she literally just came to give Ash support.
No, she didn't come to give Ash support, she came to tell him off for saving the world.
Oh yeah, that... Even stupider. Oh, there's Tracy.
I don't know if you noticed, but there in the text, they spelt unknown as how it's usually spelt, you know, UNKNOWN, but the Pokemon unknown is spelt without the K.
Oh dear.
Yes, Professor Oak, you were there. Why are you telling me information I already know?
Redundant, much redundant?
Meanwhile, in the Fortress of Evil...
In the Fortress of Solitude... That is... The music's making this even more creepy.
Well, if you think about it, it's really messed up. This small girl has harnessed the power of these legendary creatures, and it threatens to destroy everything, but she doesn't know. Like, as far as she knows, she just made a pretty little house for her and her dad to live in. It's messed up. They got here quick, didn't they?
Yeah. I think it's because it's near Pallet Town. At least in the anime version.
How can it be? They're in
Pokemon.
Johto right now. There's an entire mountain range that separates the two.
They got a Pokemon to fly him there.
No, they just arrived in a van.
Michael, how are we... I don't know how we'd explain this.
Magic. Let's just say magic.
if the movie's not going to explain it, we'll make our own reasons up.
Oh, she's got that. I wish I had that face.
Oh no.
Well, Molly, you need to find me a lady, Entei. Oh wait, no, legendary Pokemon can't breed. Sorry,
Nope.
Molly, can't help you now. I think I mentioned this in the Power of One commentary that we did, but Ash's mum, Delia, is voiced by Veronica Taylor, who also voices Ash.
That must be a weird gig in the recording booth.
It gets even weirder because I think she also voices May when they get to Hoenn.
Oh god. Pikachu senses danger.
Entei, use extreme speed. Have you seen that? Have you seen that GIF from like the anime where like Arcanine use extreme speed? May turns to Brock and goes, "What does extreme speed do?" And Brock says, "It takes their speed to the extreme." that doesn't answer my question, you asshole.
So.
Delia doesn't give a shit. I am the legendary Entei, so fuck off.
Let her go.
Now this, I never got this even as a kid. Entei apparently has brainwashing powers.
He used hypnosis.
But can he even... Like, technically he's a fire type. I mean, this movie will never tell you that Entei's a fire type, because he never uses any fire attacks.
And also, whenever he moves, yes, it's crystal, but it looks like ice.
I guess you could make the...
Which means he's more Suicune.
I guess you could just make the
else.
argument, oh, it's not the real Entei, so it can kind of do whatever it wants.
Once. Yeah.
This is always Pikachu's go-to thing, isn't it? Like, just
shock everything!
What's that? A mysterious monster has kidnapped my best friend's mum? Gotta electrocute it. What's that? We're out of toast? Electrocute everything.
But you might have electrocuted Ash's mum.
Well, Ash is pretty immune to Pikachu's electricity. He must get it from somewhere.
True.
So yes, now we have the crux of the movie. Ash's mom has been kidnapped.
I love it that this is more personal than anything
Oh yeah,
else.
definitely. Like, because the first movie, like, Ash and co kind of got wrapped up in things. In the second movie, it was all to do with some prophecy that may or may not have been true. This time, some assholes kidnapped Ash's mom.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I think Molly thinks that Delia, however the hell you pronounce her name.
One the two.
I think it's Delilah. Oh, this is going to bother me so much. Basically,
Why, Delilah?
She thinks Ash's mum is her real mum that went missing. I'm not sure how she can think that, because
Yeah.
I don't think she looks anything like her real mum.
It's been that long.
I suppose you could make the argument that her mum went missing when she was really, really young, because, like, Molly's, what, 6?
Yeah.
Nope, not creepy in the slightest.
Oh, God!
This looks so terrifying! I apologise if I sound like a broken record here, because I know I am repeating myself a lot, but I just can't...
But it does look creepy, doesn't it? Again, it is Silent Hill. Like, all we need is the foghorn to go off. Everything the crystal touches is your kingdom.
Oh, this movie is just as good as I remember.
We were worried at
I
first,
know.
and it's like, nope, this is definitely
No,
the
I'm having a
best.
whale of a time. I'm really engrossed.
It is beautiful to look at as well. Especially the crystal itself just looks great.
I know this crystal threatens to consume us all, but goddamn, it looks pretty.
Yeah. I also love it that they used the little sigils for the types from the card
Yeah,
game.
that's kind of cool.
From the card game?
Meanwhile,
In the B plot.
let's be honest here. This scene only exists to justify Charizard's appearance later in the movie.
Yes.
Not that I mind. It's like, you know that Charizard's a girl because she's got a bow.
Yeah. I always thought that the Charizard trainer was awesome. for her one appearance.
I do love this. Charizard just happens to see a news feed of Ash in trouble, and he's like, "Oh shit, I need to get over there now."
Well, better go save him.
If you think about it, Charizard had a pretty decent arc, you know. Went from being like this stubborn asshole who didn't do anything to like being one of Ash's bros.
Mm-hmm. This could possibly not go wrong in the slightest.
Oh, this backfired. Good thing they have access to the news on that funny laptop-looking thing.
Uh-oh. Oh, God!
Now watch this. If that guy did not get out of that thing in time, like what,
he would have been frozen.
Exactly. 6-year-old girl would have condemned a man to death.
Do you people now realize why this movie is so creepy? Oh my god. Michael. What if the unknown are the villains in Detective Pikachu?
Nah. How did she send that message?
I was just about to ask. Would you imagine if Entei was the one who gave her the advice to use it?
I do it myself, but I can't really use a keyboard with these giant paws. Well, I love that. She's like, Molly can't have a mum, whatever happened to her? And it's like, are you forgetting that the Entei thingy just kidnapped a random woman?
Kinda takes precedence.
You know, the more I'm looking at this scene, the more it seems like one of those, like, really weird reality shows you see on TLC, you know, like, I married an Entei.
What if that actually does exist in the Pokemon universe?
I doubt it.
The Pokemon series has more to it than that.
I mean, this isn't, like, too bad an example, but I don't like it when characters like, I'm gonna go do this on my own, and then their friends are like, dude, we want to help too, and then they're like, oh, guys, that means so much to me. They're your friends, asshole!
How long have they known you by now?
Why would you try to go on your own when you have a couple of friends who are willing to go with you?
Also, Ash, let's be brutally honest, you're not exactly the best of trainers.
Like, you've got all 3 Johto starters, and at this point, none of them have evolved.
Nope.
I mean,
then again, neither is he. Hey-o.
His Chikorita evolves later into a Bayleaf, which was cool, but his Cyndaquil didn't even become Quilava until, like, the Diamond and Pearl saga. I love Team Rocket have no reason to be in this movie, but I don't care.
Nope. They are purely here to fill the quota, and you know what? Can't help but love it.
I just realised we spoke over one of my favourite Team Rocket gags in the whole movie. Like they're debating whether they're walking or they're wading. Now, what attack is that meant to be?
Shadow Ball?
I love that they don't even finish the catchphrase. Team Rocket!
No. Smash! And they're perfectly fine, of course. It's Team Rocket, they can't get hurt.
Team Rocket are immortal.
Yes. I don't know why, but that line always cracks me up. Where even are they?
To be fair, like, this entire mansion thingy is constructed from a small child's random ass dreams. Like, it probably isn't meant to make sense.
Now, how about a card game?
Enough with the card games! You know, guys, maybe it's not a good idea to, you know, to give a live newsfeed of this thing, considering what happened with the fucking, like, steamroller, whatever the hell it was.
Yeah. It's nice to see that the reporters of the Pokemon world are just as terrible as in real life.
Like, I know there's, like, they don't know it, but why don't they consider the possibility that whoever's inside has access to the newsfeed?
Or one of the people who has seen that they have access to it tell the reporters.
The only reason like that news reporter exists is for Charizard to find out that Ash is in trouble, and for a bit coming up in a little bit where Delia remembers who Ash is. Like the brainwashing thing really doesn't last that long, thank God.
Yeah.
He's trying to sell us something. Oh God! Just knocks on the door. Hi, do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior Arceus?
I love it. What breaks her out of it is to have a go at Ash.
Hey, she's a mom. It's what they do. Also, I can understand why Molly might not realise something might be up with Delia at the moment, but surely Entei, when like Delia has that outburst, should have been like, oh, the brainwashing's worn off. Better sort that out.
Yeah. Time to put some hypnosis back on her.
Though give credit to Delia, she's smart enough to realise, okay, I'm just going to play along for the time being.
Ash's mum is incredibly blooming clever.
This is like, I think this has been a common thing I've seen being discussed when it comes to Pokemon games, but some people would love, and I agree, would love the idea for like maybe a Pokemon game to have your mum be the champion.
That would be awesome.
Like, what a great twist that would be.
So awesome. Definitely. Because we've already had the dad be the gym leader.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice to have the mum be the champion.
Or a gym leader even, I'd take that.
Or a gym leader as well. Either or, really. This is the most dangerous thing you've ever done. Oh, wait.
No, they don't.
They only have one ability, and it's never fully explained. That sound they make. The little singing. It's not far away from the 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. Ah, Cyndaquil.
Now, looking back, this is actually really smart. They know that the crystal regenerates, but they also know that it doesn't affect water. So what do?
They actually use their Pokemon in a smart way.
It's actually really clever.
Yeah.
Whee!
Here I come to save the day.
Fucking Totodile.
The voice actor must have had a field day with this.
Totodile's like so hyper all the time. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
You know, I'm watching this movie and I'm thinking to myself, how great would it be to have a whole Pokemon game based around this? You going into like this creepy ass mansion place and exploring it.
So kind of like what they did with the one with Giratina.
Giratina, you mean?
Giratina. They're focused on Giratina. That one section of the game, but make it most of the game.
Yeah.
That would be
interesting. And then, because like as you see here, because of Molly's dream power, if you can call it, there are like these places existing within the mansion. So
this would be interesting to see in an actual.
Wait a second, I'm talking about
game.
them making a game where you explore a giant building that allows you to go to other worlds that exist within the building. I am describing Super Mario 64 right here. And of course, Team Rocket come across the main villain long before anybody else.
Yep. And what are they gonna do? Nothing.
Make jokes. Oh wait, no, best James line coming up. I didn't want to talk over that joke because it's so great.
Oh, it's such a good joke.
Well, that was a complete 180. I want to be in a Pokemon battle, but I can't. Make up your mind, damn it.
There are trainers that are younger than you, kid. You'll be fine.
Pretty sure there are gym leaders that are like around the same age that you are.
Yeah. In this universe, that doesn't surprise me.
Well, bye.
Time to use your dream self for some reason.
Well, think about it.
We do know why in a second.
You're just there like, I know, Michael, you don't have to explain it to me. It's only Pokemon.
And then become that.
Oh,
God.
This is getting weird. So apparently, future Molly is like a really like cocky bitch.
Yeah.
I'm totally not an Entei.
I don't even know what an Entei is. That's why I don't use fire attacks.
I want to give Brock massive props for this scene for two reasons. One, he quickly deduces that this is a dream version of Molly that they're facing. And two, he doesn't hit on her. Yeah. Like, thank Christ.
Because things could have gone very horrible very quickly.
Well, maybe that's the reason why he didn't. He clocks on, okay, this isn't real. This is the 6-year-old girl as a woman. Maybe that's why I'm not feeling attracted to her.
Yeah.
Also, this is so cool. Like, Molly's here, like, I want to battle you. And Ashley's like, I'll take you on. But Brock's like, no, I shall battle her. You guys go on ahead. And I'm sorry, it's just really cool.
Mm-hmm. I love it. All of them get their own little spotlight.
Oh, this movie's so hype. I love it.
I know.
Like, I was nowhere this excited for the previous two.
This is still the best Pokemon movie.
Oh, this music. This music's so good.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are this happy with this movie.
This is going to
so
be the rest of the
this is
the rest of the commentary. Us gushing.
Yes. Oh, there's Zubat. The most useless of them.
If anyone was a Crobat.
Yeah.
You know, you say Zubat's shit, but to his credit, like, for the first bit of this battle, Zubat does pretty damn well.
Yeah, considering it's an electric type.
And also considering that Brock's going to bring this up in a bit, but because these aren't real Pokemon, these are dream Pokemon that Molly's created, they are essentially overpowered.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, where's the Flaffy gone? Oh god, there's the Flaffy! So yeah, basically Molly's a Cheaty McCheaterson.
Yes. I do also love it that this is a proper Pokemon battle in these movies. Except for the opening.
Yeah. I don't know if this was an intentional detail or not, but Molly's Pokemon are all Johto Pokemon. Like, she doesn't use any Kantos, which makes sense because she grew up in Johto. Oh, damn!
What?
I don't know if it's because of the music, but, like, this fight seems a lot more intense than it should be.
Yeah, I know. He just properly body slammed poor Vulpix there.
And as Brock points out, all he can really do is just delay Molly and Entei because he can't win.
He can't beat her.
Oh, Vulpix, you tried so hard. I know this is probably meant to be the point, but it winds me up so much that their Pokemon are so OP.
I know. Would it be nice if some of them were able to win?
Obviously, that wouldn't be the point.
No, but... Eat this one I definitely call hacks, even with the OP-ness.
Also, again, to give Brock credit, like, he keeps his cool throughout the whole fight.
Yeah.
I think this is the most badass Brock has ever been in the entire show.
No.
Huh? Bullshit!
Hacks! I call hacks!
I'd like to point out that Molly very nearly killed Brock right there. Like, what if Alex landed on him?
Oh, God.
Meanwhile... You're definitely right about, like, the whole personal edge to it making this so much better. Like, you still really sort of relate to Ash at this point. Like, he's not just, oh, stupid Ash being idiot, more like idiot, like we do with the last two movies. Like, you feel for him. You're like, dude, if I was...
He wants to save his mum.
If I was in your position, I'd probably be doing the exact same thing.
Exact same thing. It all works so well. But you also feel for the main antagonist of this movie.
I was just about to say, like, when she says that, like, oh, I'm really glad you're here, all that's missing is Delia just, like, tugging at her collar, going, dong.
No. All the feels in this movie.
You want to know something else I've just realised? Like, I mentioned in a previous commentary that the Pokemon movies tend to have, like, really sort of elaborate technology and stuff going on like that. There's none of that here. It's all like the artwork in that book. That's where it's sort of delegated to. Like, the artwork in that book didn't look like it belongs in Pokemon.
No. Especially its art style.
I know it's not what happened, but the way that, like, Molly and Entei just appear here and just like, oh, Molly can't be beaten, it almost implies like they've murdered Brock off screen.
Yeah.
Because like, okay, yeah, his Pokemon have probably all been wiped out, but what's stopping Brock?
We don't know that.
What's stopping Brock from, like, chasing after them?
It is one of those where you're like, oh god, what's happened to Brock?
I feel like they never really sort of address it, but I feel like they should have had, like, a scene where after Brock lost, like, maybe Entei just seals Brock up in crystal or something, just to hammer home, like, oh shit.
This is getting serious. I'll say this, though, this is definitely my favourite fight. The one versus Misty.
It's nice to know that, like, even in the future when Molly's older, she never changes her sense of dress.
No. And now I'll drown you.
Wow, Molly, harsh.
Everybody drown.
Oh, but it's okay, because it's a dream, so they can breathe underwater. Oh my god, it's Inception!
Oh god.
You know, it's a good thing that the power of the unknown didn't fall into the hands of someone far more unscrupulous.
Oh god, imagine Giovanni.
Yeah, can you imagine somebody with intentional ill will wielding the power of the unknown?
Yeah. I love the voice actor for Kingdra here.
Oh yeah, Kingdra's cool.
Dra! Just so cool.
I kind of feel like even if it wasn't for the whole my wish Pokemon are better than your Pokemon thing, Goldeen would still struggle with this fight, because don't forget, Kingdra's part dragon and fully evolved.
Incredibly bloody powerful.
Oh, this music's good as well.
I know. I think this is the best. As I said, this is my favourite fight in the movie, and it has the best music in the movie as well. Oh god.
No, Meowth, you won't get any bigger parts in the rest of the movies.
Nope.
That voice for Mantine, whoa. Sounds like the giants from Majora's Mask.
Yeah, it does actually.
And Staryu's like, what, dude, what are you doing? Dude, ah!
Oh God!
You know, Staryu just be like, well, that was annoying, because...
He's water, he shouldn't hurt him.
And then this is clever, she uses rapid spin to get out of the whirlpool.
Yeah. I forgot how awesome the Staryu voice actor was.
I kind of wish Staryu just...
Yeah!
I wish Staryu just gave Mantine the finger back there. Just...
Yeah!
Also, I know you said this is your favourite fight, but it always annoyed me how, like, we never saw the conclusion of this fight. I mean, I know, like, Misty is going to lose. Like, she can't win. But I kind of wish we got to see it to its end. Because this is where it ends.
Definitely agree.
This is, like, we don't see the rest of it.
Yeah. It's not like the Brock one where we see the whole conclusion to it. This one just stops there.
I'm actually just going to do a quick sync test here, just so like people can keep up. We just hit 44 minutes, 1 second, 2 seconds. Like, Jesus, we're like almost over halfway through the movie.
Yeah, and it's flown by.
Yeah, it's gone by really quickly. Wow, Molly's a heavy sleeper. Ash is in here like, going, Mom! The bitch.
Something we never saw in the video games at all.
Got some harsh realities for you, kids. But if you think about it, that's the message of the film, isn't it? Like, you can't keep yourself wrapped up in dreams or anything. You've got to face reality at some point, but it's also important to, like, not let go of your dreams, because you can succeed them. You just need to go into the real world to accomplish those dreams.
Mm-hmm. It's a really good message. Which is really strange considering it's coming from a Pokemon movie.
Well, I think at least like some of the more recent Pokemon movies, well, not the most recent, but the ones we've done for the commentaries have had pretty decent messages. You know, Mewtwo Strikes Back was all about, you know, the circumstances behind your birth don't determine who you are and all that.
True. They just weren't handled as well as this.
Speaking of not handling things well...
Uh-oh. She's going supernova!
Like, Jesus, Molly, something like... It's not just crystal, very sharp, pointy crystal!
She uses Ice Spike, it's super effective.
I feel like Ash and Delilah could have handled that a bit better as well, because they just sort of said, like, we kind of have to go. Like, I'm not your real mum, I'm leaving now. Could have just said, listen, we need you to kind of stop this because you're destroying the world.
Yeah. Come with us.
Well,
we'll adopt you.
Just gonna abandon you.
She's still leaving it. It's like, no, don't do that.
Entei comes out like, oh, what is it now?
Getting tired of this, Molly.
Remember how, like, like when Ash tried to punch Mewtwo, and it was really awesome?
Yeah.
Like, this is a close second, I think.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God.
Now, sending out Totodile isn't a bad idea, because, again, Entei is Fire-type, so...
Type.
Oh, God! Quick, Totodile, use the dance-off! You can beat him in a dance-off!
Daffy Duck, no! This is not a good idea.
Yeah, but Cyndaquil's so adorable. I don't care.
I know. I know.
And, yeah, give Cyndaquil credit, like...
She actually puts it back for a second.
Yeah, for a little bit.
Now it's even more personal. He just knocked out Cyndaquil.
Quick, Ash, use Chikorita. Oh, I'm sorry. No one uses Chikorita.
We're gonna get comments saying, I use Chikorita!
Yeah, probably. Sorry.
You're playing the game wrong. I'm kidding, don't worry.
Oh, this is so cool.
Dan Green's owning this part,
He
by
is.
the way. I know I make the joke about the card game, but he really is awesome in this.
Come on, Old Faithful. You can take him. Like, I kind of like that. Pikachu, like, you know, Ash doesn't say, go Pikachu, you fight. Pikachu's like, dude, I've got this. I'm taking this sucker down.
I'm going to put this one down like old Yella.
And Ash's mum is like, oh balls, oh balls, oh balls. Can always count on Team Rocket to just suck the drama out of any scene.
Yep.
I really do apologise if I sound so like I've been repeating myself for this entire movie, but this is so fucking cool!
Cool.
I don't want to talk over it, it's too good!
And here comes the best
Oh, it's the best fucking part!
Vump.
Motherfucking Charizard just swoops in out of nowhere!
I got you, bro.
I like to imagine that Charizard actually got here like really early, but he's like, no, I've got to be cool. I'm going to swoop in at the very last second. Like he sees Ash falling out. Ooh, perfect, I can catch him. That'll be really cool.
Here's my moment.
No, I just found out that my mom isn't my real mom and my dad's a lion. I kind of have issues. Oh, power of friendship moment. You get it? It's the theme of the movie.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Charizard don't like that, bitch.
I will end you.
God damn it, Ash, you fell out of the hole once already. Don't do it a second time. Where did they come from?
I don't know.
Like, Brock and Misty, you were left in the field and underwater.
Magic. Just magic.
Just magic.
Why are you even in this movie, Team Rocket?
They're just here to bring support for the finale. I do like that. Team Rocket are like, we like you, really. I really do think Team Rocket, like these three, should have become good guys at some point. They don't work as villains anymore. They're too nice.
They're too entertaining in the wrong ways.
Oh, best fight right here! This is what it's all been building up to! Charizard versus Entei. Actually, wait, no. Do you know what makes the Charizard versus Entei fight even cooler? The fact that Ash is riding on Charizard.
Yes.
And, like, what's even better is, like, Charizard holds his own. Like,
yeah, he's the only one able to hold him off for a little while longer.
And then the fight goes outside. It's really cool.
My ring's outside.
I can't control myself. It's too cool.
Michael is literally squeeing, ladies
I am.
and gentlemen.
I can't help it. Yeah, see, like, he got Entei there.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hacks.
Cheetah McCheetahson.
Molly, never play competitively. You'll get kicked out within seconds.
The music.
Oh, the music and the animation, and, like... And it's, like, at night, and everything just works. Everything about this fight works.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so good. Just the fight choreography and the animation just works so well for this. And the music going along with the action is just like, so good.
Goddamn fire resistance. I'm going to take that as a no. Again, why exactly is Entei firing? It's just purple lasers.
He's firing his laser. Isn't there a dark type move that uses that?
I don't know.
Oh god, it's growing!
Oh, it's so cool! I just keep saying that. You know what, I'm gonna leave the call, and you can just splice in the phrase, "it's so cool," over and over for the rest of the movie.
Over and over. We'll get to the end of the movie and just still saying, "It's so cool."
I know this is a very minor thing, but I do like the touch, the crystal spikes back there took on a much darker shade.
Yeah. They had a veiny appearance as well. It was horrible.
Oh, that shot, just, again, it's so cool! I need a thesaurus, I need to look up other words for cool.
And here, Charizard only really lost because the bloody spikes.
Okay, I know that a very emotional scene is about to come up, but I really do need to get this off my chest. Charizard should have won that fight. I know I sound really butthurt when I say it, and I get why he lost. Again, Entei is a figment of Molly's imagination. He's OP as shit. Charizard, he did a really good fight, but there was no way he could win. He just couldn't do it. But I think that if Charizard had won the fight, it not only would have been super awesome, it still would have fit the theme of the movie. So it would have shown that Molly can't keep herself wrapped up in her dreams forever. And Charizard beating the illusion would have shown that she needs to break out into the real world.
Definitely. Plus, it would have been an extra awesome moment for Charizard.
Exactly.
Because at this point, he had left the anime for quite a while, so it would have been nice to actually just see him totally wreck
Exactly,
everything.
So, even though he does a really good fight, it's a shame that he comes in after all this time only to get beaten by Entei.
Yeah. At least it was... The only reason he lost against him was because of those bloody spikes coming out the wall.
But yeah, it doesn't ruin the movie by any means. This is still a nice scene where they all say, because they're not angry with her at all, because they're all like, she's a little girl, she had no idea what she was doing.
No. Again, that's what I mean, you feel for the... I call her the antagonist.
Yeah, I hesitate.
She fits that role, but she's not a villain by any stretch of the imagination.
Definitely not.
She's just a little girl who's lonely and wants to see her mum and dad again. That's a really touching thing for this movie, and it works. I gotta give credit to the writers and the localization for this. They did a really good job with that storyline.
Yeah, I feel like it would have been very easy just to have Molly be super annoying, bratty character.
Yeah.
But they managed to avoid that. But everything's fine. The flowers opening up. It's symbolic, don't you know?
Exactly.
And Entei's like,
there you go.
Welp. May as well leave now.
Time to leave.
It's weird how self-aware Entei is. Yeah, I know I'm not real. Oh, wait, no, we've still got 20 minutes of film left.
Oh yeah, it's the unknown. We forgot about them.
I won't lie, actually.
Ooh.
As a kid, when I first saw this, I thought Entei was doing this, and I was like, "What the fuck,
Yeah.
Entei?"
Entei?
But then it's like, no, like the Unknown are just freaking the fuck out.
Yeah. The movie forgot about the Unknown, just like we forget about the Unknown in the video games.
Well, if you think about it, actually, you do forget about the Unknown. You get so caught up in the Entei stuff that you forget that the Unknown are really behind it all. So it's almost like, oh yeah.
You care more about the Entei stuff, the storyline with Molly, the storyline with Ash's mum. You care all about that, and it's like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. There's the actual Unknown storyline as well.
There's nothing really wrong with the Unknown, but they do serve as a plot device, basically.
Yeah. Unlimited power!
You know, they don't really go into it, but, like, they say how the Unknown are beginning to lose control over the power and what have you, and, like, the crystallization is spreading. They never said, like, how far it would go. Like, would it extend to just, like, the town, or would it literally encompass the entire world?
The world.
Bitch, there's a time and a place for everything, and this is not that time!
Although it takes Professor Oak to go, bitch, move!
Bloody journalists. At last we meet, face to face to face to face to face to face. God, how many of them are there? Did I count that one already? Oh, Ash.
You counted the same one 3 times.
Why is that your response to everything, Ash? Just running into it.
When in doubt, punch it.
It never works.
No. I'd laugh if one day it does.
Yeah, Ash is like legitimately surprised, like, oh, that worked.
He punches Arceus and knocks out in one go.
Yeah, we won. Oh, wait, no, we didn't.
No.
Charizard's like, oh, this is not my day.
I was meant to look cool.
I know we make jokes about Pikachu being overpowered, but there is, like... There's something really cool when you see him do shit like this. Mm-hmm. You're like, yeah, go Pikachu! Hey guys, do you want to send out your Pokemon as well and help?
Wait, they're all knocked out.
Oh yeah. Well,
See, there is a reason
that
for
shut
that
me up.
At least there's a reason why they're not using them, as opposed to the other movies where it's like, nah, I can't be bothered.
Quick, send Wobbuffet at it. I'm sure he'll help.
Well, he could use Destiny Bond.
Would that affect it? I'm not sure.
Use Destiny Bond, knock out Wobbuffet, done.
Yeah, but it would probably only knock out one unknown.
True. We need Perish Song.
Well, we're gonna die. You know, the Unknown don't have ears, so they probably can't hear him.
No.
If the Unknown had ears and Ash said, let us go, they'd be like, oh shit, sorry bro. Didn't see you there. Oh my god, is it Suicune? Oh no, it's Entei.
I love the music here.
I've come here to be awesome.
You will all want me in the game and then realise how not very good I am.
This is my movie now. Oh my god, I can't unhear Mufasa now. He's like Dan Green sort of transitioned into James Earl Jones for a bit, and I'm like, oh god.
God.
So come on, Molly, all you have to do is believe Entei will win, and this is all over.
Yep.
Believe in the heart of the
believe-
cards!
Damn it, you beat me to it. See, now who's making the card game jokes?
Well, I had to make at least one. I never realised how good the music for this movie was.
I know. I said number 2 had the best music. I actually have to take that back now. Especially this bit.
I'm getting really invested here. I'm getting quite emotional.
Yeah.
Did he just, like, shoot crystal cola at them?
It was crystal flavor Kool-Aid.
Oh my god, crystal. It's just nothing but crystal. Suiku's, like, somewhere now going, like, they keep mentioning crystal. Why aren't I in this movie?
Well, he was in the anime, so...
And he'll be in the next movie.
Oh god. Pokemon 4.
We'll save that for when we get to Pokemon 4.
Yeah.
My planet needs me.
No, I was about to say that is Mufasa. When he appears in the clouds.
Remember who you are.
And then he disappears and he becomes Yugi.
Entei died for our sins.
No, he just passed on and became Yugi.
That would explain that luscious hair.
Yeah.
So I know something else I've realised? The Unknown are fucking frat boys. That's what they are. They've come into this girl's house, wrecked everything, and are now about to fuck off now that everything's been done.
They partied very hard.
They've been partying all night, and now they're like, alright guys, let's all go home now. Piss off and never come back. I know your faces, don't make me call your parents.
Some of you have the same face, but I don't judge.
It was a good thing when the Unknown left that, like, their power wore off and everything reverted to normal. Can you imagine if it didn't? Like, well, this is awkward.
Everything's crystal now. I forgot how huge her mansion is. And everything goes well.
Dawn of a new day.
A new beginning.
Tokumi's like, what did I miss?
Oh yeah, I forgot where little bugger was.
I slept through the entire movie and you didn't tell me?
It's like Saz from Final Fantasy 13-3. Hey, I just got here. Oh, here comes the silly music.
Charizard? Charizard, you doing okay, buddy? He's just there like, guy, I Yarlock, help me. Oh no, that really is like King right there.
Yeah. We already made the joke, can't make it again.
Avenge my death, Kimber. I mean Simba.
Oh no, don't open that can of worms.
Come on, let's go see the extended cast of I don't remember any of their names.
Random trainer who barely had anything to do with the movie.
Hello, original movie characters.
We'll never see again.
I bet Boba Fett could have like settled the Unknown in like 2 minutes.
Secretly, yes.
Hey, there was only one Meowth.
There's only ever one Meowth.
What a way to end the movie. Yeah, we failed this time. We'll just keep failing.
Yep. Team Rocket in a nutshell right there.
But that's why we love them.
Exactly.
And... oh wait, no, there's still more movie, I forgot!
Yeah, there's still a little bit more.
There's still one last thing that needs to be cleared up. Actually, that's something I've just realised. Why the fuck did the Unknown take him in the first place? They really are frat boys. They did that thing. They stuck a bag over his head, but put him in the boot of their car, drove off, dumped him in the lake somewhere as part of initiation.
Oh God!
The Unknown are frat boys. Anyway, now the movie's over, but we've still got plenty of credits.
Yeah, and there's also a couple little story bits we have to see.
But I suppose while that's going on, we may as well, share our thoughts on the movie.
Thoughts.
So, James, what did you think about Pokemon 3?
I was at first a little bit worried, like, as you could tell when we were about to start, like, oh, maybe this movie isn't going to be as good as we remembered. And it's like, oh my God, it's better than we remembered. This movie is fantastic. From its animation looking actually the best of the three movies, the soundtrack being fantastic, and the storyline being incredibly personal and downright the feels right here. It's so well done every bit, and I think it is the best of the movies by a long shot. And it's just a shame that it doesn't really get the credit it deserves.
Oh, I don't know. I think it does get the credit. I mean, a lot of people, when it comes to Pokemon movies, they bring up the first one because it was the first one. But I think if you were to go into the fandom itself, I think the general consensus is that this movie is easily the best one.
I meant more like it didn't have a wider release when it came
probably
out.
Because it was the third one.
Yeah, and the first two didn't do as well, so it was starting to die down. But then this one came out, I was like, this one blows both of them out of the water.
Yeah, I have to pretty much repeat what James said. This movie is fantastic, and I loved it as a kid, and I love it now. This isn't like...
You were squeeing the entire time.
It's funny, though, because with the first movie's not all that great, but you kind of love it out of nostalgia's sake, and it's so cheesy. And plus, it was the first one. You can't help but love it for that. The second one, I know a lot of people love the second one, but I personally didn't think it was all that great. But with this,
except for the soundtrack for that one was good as well.
This one I can 100% say is fantastic.
Definitely.
I mean, it has a few flaws, but but yeah,
compared to the other two, it's got barely any.
Exactly.
I think it handles the story so much better to the point of it really does touch on it very well. And especially with Molly.
And on the subject of Molly, it's actually pretty interesting how we have a movie here that has no villain.
No.
Because, compared to the last two, in the first one we had Mewtwo, and, he was a good villain, don't get me wrong. But then in the second movie, the villain was incredibly weak and only served to get the proper threat started, which was the end of the world. Here, though, we don't have a baddie. We just have, a small girl desperate to be with her family again, and inadvertently manipulating the powers of some cosmic horrors.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, her mum came back. How? Where did she go? Why is she back now? Who cares?
It's a happy ending.
I think this might be the biggest flaw in the movie. They literally never explain where her mum went and why she came back.
It's still nice.
Yeah.
It's a nice little ending to her arc, and I think, as I think we said it before, that it could have so easily made Molly just this annoying character. So easily. Kind of like Clementine in Walking Dead. They could have so easily made her this just annoying little brat, and instead we get this really just lovely character.
Yeah, you feel for her. I know I made a joke at the beginning about first world problem, super little rich girl, she's moaning, and it's but no.
There are genuine reasons why she's upset.
Yeah, definitely. So don't take that the wrong way.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll call it here. So we sign off, James?
Yeah. This is James Hall saying goodbye.
This is Michael Beckwith saying goodbye, and hopefully we'll see you for another movie commentary.
Yes.
We'll either be doing Pokemon Forever, or we'll go to Mewtwo Returns.
Yes.
So whichever comes.
Forgot about that one.
So look forward to those two, hopefully in the near future.
And we hope that you come along. And ladies and gentlemen, see you later.
Goodbye.